Greetings everyone, and Grade here for another Company Heroes 1 replay. Spawn bottom left side as US forces, we got Cabo602. Spawn as the Panzer forces, we got Nero. No doctrine selected just yet. Got the good luck, have fun.
Engineers, welcome to the front lines. Engineers, all good.
Engineers now being employed in the field. Looks like just double engineer opener into barracks over here. No second Kettengrad just yet, just Panzer Grenadiers at the moment. And do have now a squad of riflemen on the build queue. Panzer Grenadiers heading down south. He does get the fuel sector, so maybe I'm to go straight for this fuel sector here with the Kettengrad while the Panzer Grenadiers eye for the cutoff sector. Second Panzer Grenadier there, probably third Panzer Grenadier on the way.
Engineer squad ready.
Engineers looks like going for this sector there, looks like. And we've got the first rifle squad almost deployed in the field.
Rifle squad, fuel supply is ours.
You remembered. What did I remember? Great.
Company has the point.
I hate the fact that he said, you remembered, but I can't remember what I was supposed to remember now. Oops. Engineers heading to the fuel sector. More engineers heading to the munitions sector now. Kettengrad is heading down south. Oh, this one's heading to this munitions sector there. Still, nope, don't see the camouflage pattern. I mean, it makes it perfectly visible. Problem is, it's just that not many people upload them, so not much I can do for that. Panzer Grenadiers for getting some damage on the engineers. Engineers do fall back. Over here, got the Rice Squad getting some great hits there, flanking the Panzer Grenadiers. And that Panzer Grenadier needs to fall back. Only takes a bit of damage there. No model drops there. Engineers don't take any model drops either, so the US player is doing quite well preserving manpower. We do have now multiple Panzer Grenadiers on the field, of course. 2 Kettengrads. Engineers got the mission sector. He does have the supply line going up to it. Rifle squad heading to the VP.
Rifle squad has the objective.
You going for a bit of the VP game. Rifle squad heading down south for the winter. Or to meet Captain Winters. One of the two. We do have now the fuel sector being obtained. Munition sector being captured up. Wolfheltze. Yep, I can do that one next. That one,
Rifles here.
I remember there's one for Magnolia or Magno Kong, whoever you want to call himself nowadays. I think I saw a pretty good one from him once again, so I want to perhaps cover that one. But yep,
Rifle squad deployed.
guess I have to wait and see. We've got some more rifle squads being deployed on the field.
Eyes on me. People.
Kettengrad heading down south.
We got the point.
And the Kettengrad does take a little bit of damage there.
We're losing a point out there.
God damn it, ground troops are smithing around.
Cutoff sector being hit. Although I know he does a lot of streams, and he has submitted to me a lot of replays in the past. And I also remember some of his comments on my Company Heroes 2 replays when I did cast him then. I think he also sent me some Company Heroes 2 replays in the past as well. Though I doubt he'll remember.
Army's finest here.
I remember one of his comments is like, I had a Company Heroes 2 replay uploaded, and then 2 years later he found the video.
Shooting at us. Look,
Our rifle squad has some heavy cover, getting knocked out by the Kettengrad. Kettengrad taking some damage there, but he's getting ripped apart by the Panzer Grenadiers. Knock around a little bit more. Another rifle squad coming for a flank. This rifle squad needs to fall back. Oh, I'm pretty sure this match is at nighttime, so I don't think it's good morning.
rifle squad getting our asses kicked.
Rifle squad's forced on back. Taking a bit of damage there. No model drops. Got engineers. Probably a good idea to get the healing going sooner rather than later.
Observation posts report we are losing a sector.
Yeah, these guys are pretty wounded, so it's going to be hard for them to engage the next fight, but they are doing quite well. At this point in time, they may just want to stick together to get the DPS going. Rather than rely on health, they have to rely on DPS. We've got the Kaliningrad decapture this sector there. Any doctrine selected just yet? Nope. Neither player seems to select any doctrine. Our squad does quite a bit of damage there. What do we have? 4 Panzer Grenadiers on the field, 5 Panzer Grenadiers on the field, 2 Kaliningrads. Our squad hitting this Kaliningrad now. Does force him back, does not stop him from decapturing the cutoff sector.
We're losing ground out there.
Our squad taking a bit of damage there. Does knock him off the point and decaptures it. How annoying. Our squad just needs to stick to the tree and uses light cover. Though they'll see he's gave attack order on Kaliningrad, so he sort of pursued him a little bit there.
Supply lines are broken. Our front lines are territory out of supply.
Our squad taking a fair amount of damage. We need to start falling back soon. Supply yard now completed. Yeah, he needs to fall back. Now he has a triage center. Engineers are injured here. Up north, got the right squads pretty forward. Engineers kept the sector. This right squad's trying to push away forward. Need to hit this wounded 2-man squad. Does force him back. Trying to revert it back up. It does use suppressive fire there on the G43s.
Observation posts report we are losing.
Bit of healing back here. Oh, got a structure. Oops, those are Panzer Command, as well as a comp group company.
We're all reinforced.
We are losing a sector.
He has the point.
Our squad taking a large amount of damage. G43 squad falling back. Still no doctrine selected by the Panzer League player.
Eyes on me.
Gets inside both these squads. Not great garrison. And both those squads are quite wounded. Pops on out on the wrong side and falls them back entirely.
What's next?
Engineers going for a flamethrower. Maybe quickly lay down some wire there.
We're losing ground out there.
Looks like they're just decapturing the point. Panzer Grenadiers are pushing up the roadway. It does not get the point decaptured. Not like he would have time to lay down wire either way. Motor pool now uploading fuel. No healing just yet. Could be eyeing for a Greyhound or a quad.
That's it. Construction finished.
It's totally normal to not watch videos, only later YouTube suggestions, or maybe check his playlists. Possibly. It's one of those things that I think his name, I think it was in the suggestions that popped up at one point in time. Noticing it was casted by somebody else with his name, or as one of the players.
We're losing a munitions point.
Back when I had less than 200 subscribers, I think that may have been like 7 years ago, 8 years ago, can't say. Rifle squads pushing forward, got some STGs and G43s. Our squad taking some damage.
We have a threat.
Greyhound course deploying the field. Going for armor skirts good. First, good. Both these squads starting to fall back.
Enemy unit down.
Something got wiped out up here. Looks like it's a Panzer Grenadier squad that went down there. Bit of loss there. Greyhound straight forward. Of course, upgraded. It's a good shot there. Both these squads need to start falling back. The Kaliningrad is blocking the Greyhound a little bit there. Going for the Pinto Mount now. Kaliningrad taking a fair amount of damage. No doctor selected just yet. And looks like Kaliningrad has gone down. Best user Bergantiga to get that recovered. We got a light AT track on the opponent field, which means it's gone for Panzer Support Command. Ready to support some Panzers. Probably Panthers. I previously had around 30 Code 2 channels subscribed onto YouTube. There's a decent number of them. Though, of course, I haven't really been watching too much other casters for a bit of time. Not enough time. 2-2, push way forward. Advancing. Warehouse squad's taking quite a bit of damage there. No warehouse squads here. I don't think that's sticky bombs. There's sticky bombs being researched. Those two squads do fall back now. Got 4 rifle squads at the moment. There's 4 Panzer Grenadiers last time I checked. Yep, see 4. I mean, with subscribe to 30 channels, you can only watch so much, and since Computer 2's games are pretty reliably even longer than Computer 1, that's a lot of time to watch. Bit of damage around these for rifle squad. Greyhound advancing. This G43 squad needs to start falling back. M1 AT gun now deployed on the field. Mortar half track here firing away. Got a decent hit over here. He's using the aim shot ability. Yep, does get a direct hit there. Trial Center now deployed on the field, getting much needed healing. Of course, no supply yard upgrades just yet. And that could have been Panther activation, just sort of hope not. Could be for incendiary grenades. I just don't want to see Panthers just being spammed out again. I think players are far too over-reliant on Panthers. In this case, Panthers will be outright overkill when versus the Greyhounds, and the short barrel Panzer IV, of course, offers still good anti-infantry, as well as good enough anti-vehicle versus the Greyhound. Good chance the US players probably can go for infantry. This is a pretty good map for infantry. The M2s can be placed along this creek and be in relatively safe position. Greyhound gets a shot there on the 2-2. Got a light tap track trying to get a crit shot, but he does pull back in time.
They're taking one of our points. Composition B is in. Troops can now make sticky bombs.
That sounds about right. Cabo 2 there's a lot of things to learn, and when the patch cycles were going, a lot of things were constantly being changed. Managed much for the good. That's a Teller mine. I was waiting for that thing to explode, the rifle squad to run over, but that's a Teller mine. So we got tank hunter doctrine selected, which gives less incentives to go for Panthers. You can go for a Hetzer and then focus on short barreled Panzer IVs. Rock squad getting hit by these Panzer Grenadiers.
Enemy unit down.
Looks like the Greyhound took out 2 models there. Looks like the 2-2 went down. Must have been the M1 AT gun that got it. Though no vehicle kills there, so I'm actually not sure what took up the 2-2. Maybe a sticky bomb is still on this rifleman. Motor half track got a decent hit there. Light AT half track has gone down. Yeah, it could have probably was the M8, but that could have been the light half track going down there. Wasn't paying too close attention to what was killing what. Kanigrad's starting to fall back there. Motor half track falling back. And that's sort of somewhat of me. I know a lot of technical aspects, and I think a bit more probably too strategic when it comes to casting. Try to do a bit more shout casting style. Panzer Grenadiers push way forward. Greyhound advancing down south.
Infantry squad lost.
And the Flame Engineers do get wiped out. Was that a Flame Engineer or a regular Engineer? Either way, Engineer went down. Right squad's gonna push way forward. Howdy. SG squad may get a good hit there on the M1AT gun. These guys sort of fall back. Mortar half track rotating around. Veteran 1 onto the Greyhound. But now think about it, Telomines can one-shot the Greyhound. But I don't see any Telomines that direction.
Enemy unit down.
Takes out the Kaliningrad. Best use of working together to get that recovered. Double rifle squad there. Probably a good idea to get one out of there. Grenade right here seems pretty good. Got suppression for the pintle mount. I think it's a negative cover. Oh, was that a US landmine there? And there were 3 squads there, right? So it looks like one of the squads went down. That's sort of has made itself known. Two, 3 Panzer Grenadiers are left on the field. So they did lose one. Greyhound, of course, gets a bounce, gets a shot there. Oh, M1AT gun on the flank does get a frontal armor bounce there. Gets another bounce there. Sticky bomb received. That may be destroyed engine crit. It is destroyed engine crit. Flamer mortar there. Our squad taking some damage there. This guy just needs to creep on back. Another light AT half-track squad in the field. Mortar hit, got a good shot there on the AT gun. Trying to get some repairs on the Hetzer and somewhat protected there. Panzer Grenadiers trying to push way forward. SCGs push way forward. Bit of damage to the Rive squad. Looks like the AT gun does manage to fall back in time. Rive squad takes some losses. And looks like the Hetzer engine has been repaired. Double vet 5 Sturm Pioneers, but later understood that that's not too difficult. I guess I know that lower ranks have trouble dealing with Sturm Pioneers. Sticky bomb gets another destroyed engine crit. Good hit there on the AT gun. Rive squad starting to fall back. Granted, maybe in a different patch cycle. Can't remember because I don't remember all the Veteran 5. Oop, bit of friendly fire there, or no, that's a rifleman model there. Huh. I mean, Veteran 5 and Stone Pioneers is not too difficult. Then again, if it was... I suppose if it's a 1v1, I didn't play 3v3s, which is far different. It's... Ooh, good hit there. Hetzer has been fully repaired. Almost like he was trying to recruit, but only 2 models went down. There's still 4 guys remaining. Maybe it interrupted the recapture order. Either way, Greyhound pushes forward. Hetzer advancing. Flame Engineers firing away. Destroys the shed. Does pin down the G43s. And the AT guns almost fully destroyed. But you got to get the Hetzer to take a shot into it and try to destroy it and outright. Barra squad engaged from some good heavy cover. Oh, got a bounce there from the AT gun along the creek side.
Enemy unit.
Frag grenade wipes out that squad. Very nice. This appears to be down to 2 Panzer Grenadiers. Our squad can be hit by the Mortar half track, head start goes down to the AT gun across the creek. Very good position there, gets Efficiency 1. This AT gun still exists, so it can be resecured, but will need repairs. Light AT half track firing away, gets a hit there on that rifle squad, does not get a wipe. More half track forward, 11 kills so far. Rifle squad hits some hits. It's maybe a good idea to throw a grenade at the church door, but throws at this guy here and fails. Destroyed and hit right there onto the Greyhound. Not fully mobilized. And does get a forward HQ established there. I did not see that coming. Flame engineers inside the garrison. They can start immolating the church from inside from that garrison. Greyhound firing away, of course. These guys going to be entering in flaming range. Seeing a bit of AoE damage there. Light AT track push way forward. Well, if the Penalty player likes his units, well done. You should send more then. Flame engineers are starting to fall back now. Took a bit of damage there. Greyhound about half health. A little bit more. Borrow squad before. I have a feeling there's going to be a frag there. That's press down one of the borrow squad. The other one's now proficiency 2. Good frag grenade there. May wipe the squad entirely. Does fall back that squad there. Another flanking rock squad there. Could be a sticky bomb. Could be trying to wipe out some of these squads here. Greyhound still exists. And mortar half tracks on fall back. Yeah, when it comes to Sturm Pioneers, I view them as they're pretty good against one squad versus another squad in a 1v1 situation when it comes to squads. But they tend to lose out on 2 Sturm Pioneers versus 2 other squads. They're weird. They're a bit of a duelist squad, if that makes any sort of sense. And also, I sort of find even with the Doctrine Fear Sturm to get them the flame upgrade, it's not really great for them, honestly, since they lose a lot of moving DPS. Their squad, I would say, don't build more than 2. And that also includes the original one. Yeah, the M8 is still moving because it only got a short engine crit, not a fully immobilized. It takes usually 2 shots to get the immobilization. Bar squads don't get overran. Versus 1, versus 2 on these guys. Goes out frag. Wait, did he just go? That's not the door. The door is right there. I just saw him just enter it to the side. Sure, that's an opening there, but use this game is not exactly that smart. Oh, AT grenades? Was that the 1 with 2 AT grenade ability? I swear peace infantry survives on the smallest slither of health, but VEC go up in flame and very easy. Maybe there's something involving how they retreat. You can actually, the retreat multipliers can be adjusted per squad. Maybe they do have variation with them. I think it's because upon retreat they do get a bit of target. Oh, try to go for telemine there. I don't think it got fully built though. Yeah, it got cancelled. They may have some sort of interaction. Don't know exactly, but it could be that maybe that squad has a better retreat received accuracy bonus. I know Cabo 2 commandos for a long time. I think Efficiency 3 had like an improved retreat received accuracy, so they received less shots. But can't say about Computer 1, I do not know this game inside and out like Computers 2. Yeah. When it comes to Storm Pioneers and Computers 2, I avoid Panzer upgrades. I generally despise single Panzer single bazookas, single Piets. They don't offer enough firepower to lose the anti-infantry. And granted, in the late game, I am also one of those people who spams out medium tanks, Panzer IVs, and I'm, in my opinion, pretty good at withdrawing units to get repairs. So usually my Shogun Pioneers are just running around, not necessarily putting out fires. Well, they're putting out engine fires, among other things. But I always keep in mind that Shogun Pioneers are not necessarily a shock or assault squad like shock troops, particularly in the late game, since they don't get any weapon upgrades, things that sort, help them out with that sort of aspect.
Losing ground out there.
Early game, they can charge forward, and as the game goes on, R's are good, Friends are good. 7-man conscripts have, of course, a whole another man to increase their damage and health. Here now the 4-man squad upgrade, very nice. Well, I could use some short-barreled Panzer IVs mounted in rifle squads, we see. Grenades been thrown. Oh yeah, they had that smoke grenade. Very nice. Sort of weird though, commandos have a lot of things going for them, but you don't really see them all too often. Got a good shot there on the 2-2. Try and blitz his way forward with another AT gun here. Set up in a decent enough angle. Main gun destroyed, damaged engine crit. Grenade thrown. Rifle squad and Panzer Grenadiers fall back. 2-2 has gone down. Hetzer takes a shot, but I think it was a bounce. And we got the Panzer Grenadier falling him back. Another bounce there on the Hetzer.
Infantry squad lost.
We're all reinforced. Munitions point's ours.
See how many Panzer Grenadiers are left. Let's switch between the players. US player has plenty of manpower, a decent amount of munitions. Wait, have you ever heard what doctrine the US player's gone for? He has nearly 9 command points. I don't think he's actually selected a doctrine yet, has he? I'll think about it. The Panzer player has, of course, some, not a lot of manpower, some munitions to work with. Has all the structures, can't say about activations. 4 Panzer Grenadiers, 1 not Hellcat, Hetzer. Does improve the AT gun, and does actually have a good retreat path. I thought, could have sworn it was going to retreat back this way. But does retreat back safe enough. Flame Engineers getting some great damage here. Yep. Oh yeah, I suppose infiltration commandos are somewhat common, but even then, it feels like honestly, it feels like a lot of people just go for recovery sappers. I just don't like how in Company 2 the British are designed. That's why Mata gave them pretty good rework. Made sure like a lot of the stuff, honestly throughout my entire mod, it made it so a lot of stuff does interact with, a lot of doctrinal units do interact with some sort of form of teching in the mainline tree. So here's a 5-man squad rather than 4-man squad call in to completely negate the need for the 5-man squad upgrade. Maybe so at least the 5-man squad actually still is used there. Things that sort. Like this USA, he's getting unusual units to good ranks. Piles are rank 3, nearly got rank 2 with the Greyhound. Pretty good unit versatization. Yep, yes he has. I forget the Command Panther already, but not the Land Mattress.
Capture complete.
Also the Command Panther, it's interesting how people... Granted, I understand why it got nerfed so the aura didn't affect itself, but it's just a slightly better Panther with an aura effect. It's still actually pretty much identical to a regular Panther, if I remember correctly. I still have bias towards just the... Oh, got a Pershing. Yeah, he has a good amount of efficiency here. Efficiency 3 Flamer Engineer. Great shot there by the Pershing. Ooh, good incendiary mortar there on the AT gun. Will decrew it, but the Pershing's going to cause a pretty big issue. When it comes to OKW, I just prefer the Panzer for AT. Because I think just nice for AT. Flame Engineers, just one squad does get wiped out. The other squad, eventually 3-1, does fall back in time. Pershing still finding way. 2 kills so far. Get some misses there. Looks like Panzer squad did get wiped out there. A flanking bar right squad there. Only 2 members remaining. Allied Feud Repair activated. Very nice. Hatchet Spider going down. And with only 1 damage source, the Pershings with the Feud Repair will out-repair the damage received. He is not happy. The US players just doing great flanking with a lot of times as well. US players just playing the game very well. I think Panzer player could have really used short-barreled Panzer IVs for quite a bit in the engagements. A solid anti-infantry platform is a little bit more durable than 2-2. But it looks like the Panzer player, has back to the game. This is Angrade saying, thank you for watching, and on to next replay.